I think the cool thing about Silken Windhounds is that they kind of fill a niche in the sighthound world that's never been there before. I was searching on the internet and I joked around one day on Google and I said, like, you know, whip it with long hair. And because I thought, you know, I love this dog, but if he could just have long hair. Turns out there is a breed, and it's called the Silken Windhound, and it is not a long-haired whippet, but it is a sighthound with long hair. My goal is to produce amazingly healthy dogs that are wonderful companions and that also perform according to the breed and the type of dog they are. I started that just because I got so passionate about the breed and wanting to promote such an amazing dog out into the public, essentially to other people so they could experience the same thing as me. And that's been really fascinating to have puppies, place them in homes, and then see the owners say, oh my God, like the same thing I thought, you know, these dogs are amazing. They don't bark, they don't shed, they're just so cuddly and friendly and well-behaved, and I mean, they just adore them. So it's just an amazing experience. What's awesome about purebred dogs in general is you're breeding for unique characteristics. So, you know, when some people love the high energy of the Jack Russell and what its innate characteristics are, it's amazing to be able to go, I love those things, I want this dog. Silken Windhounds is a new breed, actually. It's an American founded breed that a lady named Frances Stoll started in the 80s. And she actually bred them exclusively through her own kennel until 1999 when she released them out to the public. So what you have with like a Dalmatian, you have 101 Dalmatians comes out and then it gets overbred. So the Sighthounds have been kind of in their own little corner over here because they haven't been in a lot of movies and things like that. So you don't get that extreme overbreeding that you've gotten in other dogs. To some people, they're too calm. They might be too meditative, too quiet almost. People aren't used to dogs being so well behaved. I started to get into the community and the people involved with it, and it was amazing. It's this entire social circle throughout the entire United States full of amazing people that are dedicated to this breed. I own 5 dogs because of the breed I have. I would not own 5 golden retrievers. I would not own 5 Dalmatians, 5 Jack Russells, only 5 Sighthounds because they're so quiet and calm and easy. So when people come to my house, that's the first thing, before they meet me actually, the first thing, 5 dogs, what? And then they come here and go, oh, your dogs are so easy. One of the aspects that's really important to me as a dog owner is the food that they eat. I feed a 100% raw diet, and they eat a range of things from buffalo to chicken to pork to fish, whatever. Because I feel like that's the fundamental basis for health, longevity, a good quality of life in general for the dogs. Some people call it a biologically appropriate diet because before people started making kibble, there was just the raw animal. I mean, the dogs come from wolves, which hunt for their food. Like, that wild nature is cool because to me it reminds me of, in my daily life, I want to, my habits and what I do to be a little bit wilder or like more reverted to how it was before everything got, you know, the industrial age and technology and all these things, and a little bit more instinctual. So to me, that breed is more in tune with their own instincts, which I would like to do as a person. We got chickens because our overall goal in life is to live a self-sustaining existence. Being is the most self-reliant we can be in producing our own food and our own energy and just essentially living off the grid. So chickens were a really tiny step into that because they're much easier than owning goats or cattle. Dogs are like, they just love you unconditionally. You're just happy all the time. They possess all of the greatest aspects of humans without all the junk. You take care of them. I mean, they're not children, but they're like children, as in you get to do all the little daily tasks and you're caring for them, and they're super appreciative. And, the interaction is positive all the time, and they're just fun, they're entertaining. There's so many different aspects to them that add or enrich, your everyday life. I think I'm jealous of my dogs, because if I could only possess their characteristics all the time, I would be a better person. They don't even get mad. Let alone, even if you step on their foot, they forgive you in an instant. So the minute you step on their foot and they're crying, they just wag their tail. They teach you to love, which is so key and fundamental to life itself.